Hey, it's the Fatboy Show on RX Radio, and I hope you're enjoying your Friday the best you can. I mean, I know times might be challenging today, and it might be difficult to find ways of enjoying yourself, but given the crowds that attended the Gwanga Muje concert, looks like Kampala people have money.
People save.
How much was the entrance? Wasn't it like 100?
Ordinary is always 50,000, and then I think there was a ticket at 100,000.
People will cry that they're poor, but when it comes time to party, miraculously money appears from thin air.
But Fatboy, you look for money from January to December, and you're not getting any richer. So sometimes just decide to spend like a little. If the money fails to come, even the little you have, eat it too.
All right, I understand, but the question we're asking today on the Fatboy Show is, given these difficult times, what would you do if you came across money on the ground as you were walking down the road?
I would pick the money.
On Kampala Road, and you're walking and you see a 50 note just on the ground, what would you do?
Come on, is that even a question?
Yes.
I would definitely pick the money.
Are you sure that's a safe thing to do? How do you know that it's not part of a prank?
Okay, there is that.
That there could be someone with a camera who set the whole thing up, just waiting for someone to grab the money.
And then do what?
And then say, aha, we've got you.
As long as the money was on the ground, there is a camera to confirm that I'm picking the money from the ground. Even if it were to be posted on Facebook, I wouldn't be embarrassed about it. It is money. Can you find a $100 bill lying on the ground and you bypass it?
Well, I don't know, but not that I'm superstitious, but I just always feel that there's a catch. If something comes to me too easily,
You and Daniel O'Mara the same.
if something comes to me too easily, I just assume there's a flip side to it. It just immediately raises red flags. My spidey senses just start tingling. Like, what's going on here? What's the catch? And my experience has shown me that there usually is a catch. So if something seems too easy, I typically won't be too thrilled.
But you have gone into that whole motivational speaker mode without telling us if you would not take the money. You're diverting us from the purpose.
It's like, and isn't it the same? Like, if you meet a guy and then he's like super into you and he's super nice and he's super showering you with gifts, isn't a part of you like, what's the catch?
Yeah, what's the catch?
What's the story here?
And from my experience, and I know people usually throw the word around a lot, but I've realized that narcissistic individuals are quick to, like, they are over the top on everything.
Love bombing.
They love bomb you. And then later on, of course, they will turn the love bombing into gaslighting. So he has just met you. Suddenly, he wants you to meet his mother. Suddenly, he wants to meet your parents.
Literally
like
sweeping you off your feet.
Everything is so fast. He can't stop thinking about you. Suddenly, you are not Olive, your sweetheart, your honey. In just a week, how did I become honey already? Maybe you've not even tasted me yet.
So that's why you have to be careful about things that come to you too easily.
Yeah.
So if I were to find 50K just strewn on the ground, just there,
you just walk like nothing happened.
And that's the first thing. Because I'm skeptical. Also, I fear embarrassment. Imagine picking that money, and then let's say you put it in your pocket, and then someone comes around. Hey, who picked the money? Who picked the money? Who picked the money? And someone says, "Woo-yo."
And downtown, that can be fatal.
That
can be fatal.
That can end your life.
Yeah, but I would pick the money. I'm not gonna lie. I first look around to see. Then I will pick the money. I won't put it in my pocket right away. I'll stand there pretending that I'm looking for the owner to hand it back. And if no one shows up, I'm gonna walk off with the money. Seriously, I'm not leaving money sha. Have you seen the economy?
Ironically, I've been stopped by people after I have dropped money. Maybe you buy a soda somewhere and you have they give you change of like 4K or something, so it's in your pocket, and then maybe it just sort of falls out. And a guy taps me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, you dropped your money."
No, if I see, I know, because people most times they won't
or like maybe
tell you anything.
You're paying off a border, and then Maybe
some money drops on the ground. No, that's different. It's different from money you just find you didn't see it dropping. If I saw you drop your money, I would definitely tap you and tell you.
really?
Seriously.
You don't just take that money and go.
No, because the thing about money, that's why even when I pick it, I will honestly first try to see is someone looking for their money. But because if I don't take it, someone else is gonna take it, right? But if I see you dropping your money, I would tap you. It's the same thing
So-
as going to the shop and I'm given more money, more change. I would take it back.
Really?
Yes.
What about superstition?
Hmm.
Are you not afraid of, let's say, being cursed?
I've
Witchcraft?
heard of those things, Sha. I get that money, I don't put it in my pocket. I go to standard supermarket if I'm downtown and do some shopping.
So the witchcraft can work on them,
I
not
let
you.
it go there.
Excuse me, you think the witchcraft is supposed to affect only the person in possession of the money?
I guess. I mean, if I'm trying to be superstitious,
Of course, the witchcraft is BS, but yeah, so think about it. What would you do if you were to be walking down the road and you saw that money on the ground? 50K or $100. Would you take it? Would you leave it? What would you do? Let us know. Keep listening to The Fatboy Show on RX Radio.